Guys, I wanna make a quick video what to expect when you buy Chinese excavator. I just wanna help you out a little bit with my experience. This is high top 8H. I'm sorry, high top H18 model, exact same as a Kymron or groundhound. This machine came flat fittings works. That's a regular. This machine came, completely without grease. None. You're gonna have to grease it yourself. And I bought some regular grease fittings from Amazon. Should arrive today. Make sure you tight all bolts, like everything, even the roof. Roof was kind of rattling when you start, and I had to put some rubber gaskets in there. Can you see it? I put some electric tape around it, over here and over here, and I bolted it. Also, the first thing, I went to Kubota dealer and I bought some hydraulic oil. So here's the, when you open this cap, I closed it. Here's hydraulic fluid and here's the diesel. Make sure you mark it. Diesel, I just put D, and H, hydraulic. And if you look underneath, there is two bolts over here on the bottom. On this side, for hydraulic, to drain it. On this side is for diesel. Yeah, that's in case if you want to drain the tank or work on it or something. So I had to drain it, and took about 4.3 gallons of fluid, hydraulic fluid. And of course you refill it from the top. And this is the level, a little bit above the center, but the machine leaning a little bit this way. So Kubota. This is not Kubota. I just had a sticker from my previous Kubota and I just put it for fun. Also, here's the thing. Make sure you check your air filter. This thing, a water separator, you have to unscrew it. I unscrewed it and I had to drain it. And there was some debris. I don't know why. The machine had only like hour and a half and there was some debris already. Also, I replaced the fuel filter. Remember, see this fuel filter? It's completely full. If your fuel filter like halfway, there is something not right. There is something plugged. Supposed to be all the way up. I mean, completely full. See the bubble? That means it's full. Because when I started before, was working like for 20-30 minutes and it started wobbling, looked like losing RPM, and then like normal, losing RPM, normal. I'm like, no, there is something not right. I just gonna replace all filters, oil, fluid, everything else. Also, fuel filter, I had to unscrew it and I just drained it and cleaned it. And also I did some oil change. It air filter is exact same as Kubota U17 model and takes about 3 quarts of oil, not much. I was expecting more than that. Also, this tank was completely empty. I had to refill it a little bit, but it's kind of painy. But make sure when you refill it, you do not spill on your fuses or anything else, or otherwise you might gonna have corrosion or problem. And this is Kubota D72 engine. It's cannot focus. It's a Japanese engine. There is a sticker on top. It says made in Japan, because I worried in case this is like some kind of aftermarket or like knockoff. But I do believe this is original Japanese. And Make sure you check everything, like all bolts here underneath. I don't know if you see it. I had to tighten up all bolts, were kind of loose. The bolts over here, you remove those caps on the center and make sure you grease it. And also, if you wanna keep it from rusting, I bought some fluid film, like a can from Walmart, and I just spray it on the bolts a little bit. Look over here, you can see like a grease, but it's not the grease, that's a fluid film. Also, when it expands, I put some grease. You can see it's greasy. And I strap some hydraulic lines to make it higher. I mean, you just go over whatever you can and just tighten everything up. Like I said, there was no grease completely. Everything was empty. And every time I raised my boom, it was squeaking. Like, so I'm like, what the is going on? And I figured there was no grease at all. Otherwise, really nice machine, guys. If you're looking for someone, I mean, if you're looking to buy one, I always wanted Kubota U17, but it's like same package as this one. U17 would run me like 42,000. This one is under than half price, and this has a Kubota engine, Parker pump, hydraulic pump, and the swing motor is a branded one too. All motors, everything is on English, not like Chinese, except like a filter. This is Japanese, and that's English and Japanese. Everything else is English. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching. Hopefully this video will help you a little bit. Let me know in the comment below if any questions.